I guess I was taken aback because I've never heard of anybody in my entire life who said their favorite holiday of every holiday was Thanksgiving. Picture every holiday. She likes it better than Columbus Day. Like, Flag Day. Like Flag Day is so cool, but she's like,
great.
she picks Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's, that's crazy. Yeah.
So I was like, why?
Yeah.
Tell me why, because it's not Sarah's favorite.
I know.
No, it's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite.
Here's the deal. We're two moms and we popped babies out in our 40s. And
It's hard.
It was hard.
It's also the best thing that's ever happened to either one of us.
yeah, but now we're moms in our 40s.
In our 40s.
With preschoolers. So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Let's bring the community together of women.
All the moms, 40, 20.
And also, like, let's talk about, like, real shit. Real life, real women shit.
Yeah, real women shit. Let's do that.
Shit's hard. And also, it's funny. Life is funny.
Let me just pull my bush out of my bush.
Cheers.
Cheers. Unfiltered.
Because if you want a show, we're a shit show. We're here for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey-o, welcome.
Super mature-ish mamas here today. Yep, with Trace Amigos.
Yeah.
Bringing Sarah back in the house. You guys remember Sarah? We did a little foster mom episode. Lot of hits on your episode, Sarah. Mm-hmm. So we brought her back in because she's also a specialist in Thanksgiving.
Or something like that.
I don't think she actually is. We've never even talked about the holiday before, but
Never. I don't
she
even like
is.
turkey, so.
Oh.
okay. See, this is where that is. That's kicking it off. This is the thing. It's Thanksgiving in a couple days because now we know what we're doing with the timing of our episode. So it's almost Thanksgiving and you're about to eat all this food, and you don't even like turkey.
No.
How are you supposed to look forward to the day?
Ham.
I don't like ham.
Oh, well, but I only eat ham once. So once a year, and it's on Thanksgiving.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So there you go.
I didn't know y'all do. Okay, I mean we're just shifting all over the place right here. But do you do ham for Thanksgiving generally? Is ham a Thanksgiving food?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, we usually have a big turkey, and then with my big family, there's ham as well. Actually, yeah, there's usually always ham.
Did the Pilgrims kill pigs and turkeys?
See,
That's how ours was because my extended family is huge, and so we always had turkey and ham. Well,
Turkey
now
and ham.
in my little family, we
turkey
only
and
do
ham.
ham.
Now you just do ham
Because
there's no.
nobody really likes turkey.
You know what? In years past, we've done lasagna. Like, you don't have to have turkey if you don't like it.
I guess not. And you can just be like, I can't wait for my Thanksgiving ham.
Can't wait for my Thanksgiving tacos.
Well, and then I'm always like, it's so dry and gross, and then they're like, well, that's what gravy's for. I'm like, well, I don't like gravy.
oh no,
so-
who's making your turkey? Because it should not be dry and gross.
Well, it
Mine
always
was
has been.
last year. I brined a turkey for days, for like 48 or 72 hours.
You're the turkey cooker of your house?
No,
Oh.
I'm not. But last year I did.
Okay.
I did it because so last year we had a bunch of people here on John's side of the family, so we were having a big Thanksgiving at Jacina's, and so I did a pre-turkey turkey, and so I got to do the brine, and I brined it, and then she smoked it, and then we smoked it like a drunken chicken with like how they do the thing up the butt.
Yeah.
But we smoked it with.
That's a drunken chicken.
So I put the brine, we put the brine in it and then stuck it on there and then smoked it. And it was,
Okay, so I've
Chef's
heard
kiss.
smoked is way better.
And
I mean-
turkey is so good for you. Like that white turkey meat is one of the leanest meats that you can have. If you're like trying to be healthy Thanksgiving's coming up, so you can be healthy because you got your turkey.
just pour a bunch of gravy on top of that.
Okay, this is actually how the whole conversation started because Megs and I were chatting about the holiday and I was like, just Thanksgiving's it's not my day. It's not my holiday. So I'm like you, Sarah. Number one, I'm not a foodie. I'm not just like, oh, I can't wait to eat food. Like I like to hang out with my friends and laugh and all the things. But like, it's a holiday where we get together, then we sit and eat this meal of food where everything is like, I could take it or leave it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm the one that gets like this little pile of stuffing and the little pile of mashed potatoes. And I'm not overstuffed by any means. Like I am not that one that's like bleh, on the couch afterwards. I'm like, okay, that was cool. It's over. So it's not my favorite holiday. And then Megs go ahead and discloses that it's
It's my favorite holiday of all of them, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Picture every holiday. She likes it better than Columbus Day. Like Flag Day. Like
Yeah.
Flag Day is so cool, but she's like
great.
she picks Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's my favorite, and it has been my favorite even as a kid.
Sarah, I don't think she's heard of Christmas. don't
I
think she
know,
knows.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay, keep going.
I do like Christmas too. Christmas is wonderful and awesome and fun, but it's a little bit, to me, there's chaos and pressure and deadlines and overspending, and like that's what Christmas has become in my head. So, and I still love it. And one of my love languages is gift giving. I love to get people gifts, and I just like really enjoy being very specific to the person and getting them something I think that they really like. So Christmas is fun for me for that. But it's like when you have to do it for 50 people,
well, and your family does that, right? Like they're giving gifts to everyone.
we just do kids now
Yeah,
on
okay.
my side, and then
Yeah.
on John's side we do everyone. Yeah.
So you can love all the holidays, but
Yeah.
I guess I was taken aback because I've never heard of anybody in my entire life who said their favorite holiday of every holiday was Thanksgiving.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So I was like, why?
Yeah.
Tell me why? Because it's not Sarah's favorite.
I know.
No, it's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite. I mean, not that we
So-
dislike it.
Right.
It doesn't. We're not trying to hate on other holidays just because you have one favorite. But okay.
No, I think
Yeah.
everybody has a favorite holiday, right?
Yeah, just like you have a favorite kid.
Yeah, exactly. Or a favorite human being, favorite dog, favorite teacher. Everyone has a favorite everything. Favorite kid.
We're not going to disclose. Okay, that's not today's topic.
Mine is Caston.
You're such a freaking cheater.
I'm just gonna take a drink.
One and done.
Drake.
So Thanksgiving is my absolute favorite holiday. Has been for a really long time, and it's because, in my mind, it's not about the Pilgrims and the Indians. It's not about. I'm like,
We
oh,
dress as pilgrims and Indians in
Yeah.
my family. Maybe then I'd like it.
yeah, I'm not like super high on like land stealing. Like that's not my jam either. So it's not necessarily about like where it originated from, but it has turned into a day of being with family, cooking together, being together, feeling grateful and thankful as a reminder for, I mean, the things that we try and do every day, but really big on that day with your family, remembering why we're so happy to be together and have this beautiful life. And we do in our family on John's side, we have a Thanksgiving book, and every year after dinner, we sit down and we write out what we're thankful for that year. And then we put it in the little book together. So every year, each of us has a little thankful note about our life at that time. And then my other family, there's so many of us. There's usually, I think total, like if everyone comes, it's like 45 people. And there's no pressure to buy gifts. There's no chaos of like all the kids ripping open this. Like you truly are just spending time with the people that you love and that you probably don't get to spend that much time with anymore, especially as you grow up as an adult. I'm lucky enough to have a lot of my aunts and uncles still on my mom's side around and here. And when you grow up, you don't get to spend a lot of time with those people anymore. And those are the holidays that you do. So I just love sitting and catching up with everyone, eating food, cooking together, remembering why we're grateful for this beautiful life that we have.
So we kind of thought, I love this. Like we thought, why don't we just talk about, especially for those of you who are the Grinches of Thanksgiving, which what do we call it? What, Sarah, what could we be? Like, I'm not going to say that we're like Grinches, but like, it's
No.
just not our favorites. Like
Yeah.
what would be the Thanksgiving Grinch? The turkey?
The farmer, the butcher, the butcher of Thanksgiving.
So instead of like being that, if we could encourage everyone how to enjoy their holiday a little bit more, or maybe something that you might want to add to your Thanksgiving traditions, because I think one of the things for me is we don't have a lot of Thanksgiving traditions. Like, yes, we eat food, the traditional foods that you would eat, and we usually try to gather at one of our family members' house and we have a couple drinks and we eat a meal of food and we peace out and we go home and that's it. Like we don't play a football game afterwards. It's not our general at-home Thanksgiving isn't like full of traditions that would kind of get me more excited about it. So that's my first question is like, Sarah, do you guys have any Thanksgiving traditions that get you kind of wrapped up that these people might love?
Not really. I mean, as my family now, we do like what we're grateful for. We always make sure that the kids understand that piece of it. But even when we were younger, not really. It was kind of you just gather, eat, go home. And then I feel like, it's a big mess to clean up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't love cooking. And it feels like Thanksgiving has always just kind of been about the meal. So that's never really been like a big thing for me.
Yeah.
And see, that's the opposite, because in my family, we spend the whole day together mostly. Usually, if it's nice outside, we're playing football, board games. Everyone cleans up together. Like the dishes are clean and washed and put away by the time everyone leaves the house.
Yeah.
So it's not just one person's job to do it. It's like a whole family affair the whole day, which is awesome.
So a couple, like what I'm hearing from Megan, I think Megan's our specialist, and we actually got kids back.
We did. That's when we're sitting.
And if we're trying to help you guys have great days, then don't do what we do, and do more of what she does do.
Correct.
So having a longer affair is what I would say. And then also you mentioned, so I love the idea of whipping out board games. I love board games, and we don't make the excuse to play them enough. We don't, like, maybe an occasional card game, but very rarely are we like, let's pull down Monopoly or Clue or whatever and
play as adults. Like that, it's so fun. You laugh so hard.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I just wanted to point out that we do, and it probably won't work for everybody, but for John and I and Cass, and it's the three of us, for our little family, we have chosen that the best thing for us and for the best way for us to celebrate is to choose one place to go on the day. And so sometimes that unfortunately means that the other side we don't spend Thanksgiving with them that year, or maybe there's a special situation. Like the last couple years, we've had some extra people from John's family that we usually don't get to celebrate with be here. So then we haven't been with my family for the last couple years, and that's okay. It's okay to do that. And it actually brings the holiday, less stress like that.
Yeah.
Just choosing, deciding, knowing what's best for us, and saying this year. And I just tell my family, and they're like, okay, we'll love you, miss you, see you maybe next year, and that's been okay. Sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do for other people, and some people's families don't accept that. But if you do it like, what's her face? Let them.
Yeah.
That's what she says. Just
Little
let it.
Mel Robbins style,
if if they're going to be upset, they'll be upset, and they'll either get over it, and then you guys will have a great time next year.
And I think some people just need permission, or they're seeking some sort of permission or advice. So just you even stating that, because when we first talked about it, I'm like, that's not the case for our holidays. I've always felt like, coming from divorced parents, and my parents are divorced too. So it's like we're divorced all the way down, that holidays in general have meant you get ready because you're about to try to get to 5 different houses and enjoy as much as you can. But then right when you're having fun, you're going to have to leave that party to go to another party. And that's a lot of stress. That's always added a lot of stress and pressure to me for every holiday. What's yours, Sarah? Do you guys
Yeah, I mean, well, we don't have any family here. So staying here is just a small thing. And maybe, you know what, now that I think about it, maybe that's why I dislike it so much, because we don't ever go to be with family for Thanksgiving. Christmas is what we go when we physically, go to a different state to be with family. So
True.
Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that's why. And when but saying that, when we are home in Wyoming, my parents are divorced. And so we spend different times with them.
Yeah.
And, we would start at my mom's house, then go to my maternal grandparents' house, then go to my paternal grandparents' house. So there was
And you're trying to figure out how to eat 3 meals of food that you don't like any of them. And you're trying to eat turkey. Like that,
like, I'm so full.
That's been previous for me, where I'm like, I have to eat like turkey at 3 different houses. It just felt like a lot of the same meal of food over and over again. And it's not everybody that's affected. It's like the bottom family, like you, like the top of the like they're not having to go to their different parents' house because they're the top of the food chain. But when you're the bottom of the food chain, you're the wanderers, you're the meanders.
Yep.
So, I mean, maybe, Sarah, for your guys' smaller unit, even just taking some of the, like, making it more of about the games and the time and the togetherness, and maybe technology's away. And at least that's what I'm like hearing for some of our stuff, because our family's getting smaller and smaller too.
2 years ago, we went out to dinner.
How was that?
It was great.
That sounds great too.
It was great. It was just the 7 of us. We went out to a really good dinner. We didn't have to clean. We didn't have to cook.
Chinese
we didn't have
food?
to do any of that. No.
What else
where'd
is
you
open?
go?
It was a steakhouse, and they had some really good. It was like a more of kind of like a buffet style, but
Great.
And then last year we traveled to Texas, which is where Chuck's family is. So that was fun and different. And this year we're actually going to be in Arkansas because we're doing my mother-in-law's celebration of life the day before Thanksgiving.
So you're switching all of it up to have more family and different experiences.
Yeah.
That's cool. I want to share my favorite Thanksgiving experience because I think from that I could draw like more of the unique ones like Sarah's talking about that you pull in. So when we're at home, same thing, same people, unless everybody who's moved out of state. So that's why I say it's getting smaller and smaller because people are moving away. So now there's like 8 of us. And back in the day, or one of my favorites is when we all decided, our whole like family on my mom's side went to California to stay at my aunt's house, and we stayed for a week. And we had my aunts, my uncles, all my cousins. People brought campers to stay in, and not only like was the week a great experience, I think like maybe the day or two before we're like, let's go get the rest of the crap that we need at Walmart. So we all pile up. Like 2 people could have gone. We're like, oh, I want to go. And then me and one of my like friends were like, let's grab some footsie pajamas. It just seems appropriate. And then everybody was like, I want some footsie pajamas. So all the girls got matching footsie pajamas that we decided to wear on Thanksgiving. And then similar to what Megan's saying, we made an entire day of the celebration. It wasn't about gathering, cooking all morning, stressing about it. Is it perfect? Is it right? Driving wherever you have to go, gathering at one person's house, eating a meal of food, maybe like you say thank you real quick, watching football for a couple minutes, going back home and cleaning up and taking a nap. It wasn't like that. It was like we woke up. We had different appetizers and things throughout the day. So it wasn't just one meal of food where you were freaking stuffed. It was, okay, so we're going to have like our morning drink and our morning appies. And then we had like an appetizer contest around noon. And then we had like the primary meal of food that was around 4. So it was a full day experience of puzzling and games and cooking in joy, not cooking out of pressure, and cleaning while we were cooking and like moving along, and just so much connection where I don't feel like it's been all about connection in the past. It's been about get in, get it done, and get out. Not in a mean or a bad way, just in a habitual way.
Right. Like almost, it almost feels like a chore. Like, okay, it's Thanksgiving. Here we go. This is where we're going. This is what we're doing. Get dressed. Put your clothes on. Yeah. Get in the car. Sit down. Be quiet. Like,
take a family picture and okay, we're going to play.
Hurry up and eat. We're going to the next place. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
I think too that it should be said that, I mean, big family is great and that's fun and it does make the holidays fun, but it doesn't necessarily need to be 50 people to have a great time. And then there's also options that I think are so cool that a lot of people do are the Friendsgiving, and that could be your way to celebrate. And, you know, maybe you do go out to dinner instead on Thanksgiving with your family. If you're a family of, like Sarah's a family of 4 right now, pretty much, right? Unless the kids come, the older kids come with you. But doing something, I think, to make it yours and make the traditions that you want, that fit you and your life and your family and your friends, if that's who you want to include, because a lot of friends become family, especially when people move out of state or, you know, for a lot of reasons.
Well, and so I have to say, when we started talking about Thanksgiving and Megan's like, it's my favorite holiday. I'm like, okay, I'm doing it wrong then, because Miss Joyful, Happy, Gratitude every day. I ask for gratitude every day. And it's called Thanksgiving, for goodness sakes, people. Okay. Like, how can I not love it? I'm like, I have the wrong attitude about it. And not that I have an attitude, I just haven't had a come from of pure joy and like making it my holiday, making it fun, making it what I want. So I'm listening to Meg's talk. I'm like, you're right. Like I can see some ways where I could add some things in for our smaller unit. Including doing the Thanksgiving book, or Megs, you mentioned like a tablecloth.
Yeah, one of John's aunts does she has a big white tablecloth for the big table, and every year when they sit around, they write what they're thankful for on the tablecloth.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and then she gets to pull it out every year and see it, and then when it's filled up, they fold it up and get a new one.
I know, that's so cool.
I love that. I know, that's Aunt Audrey. Love you, girl.
Love you, girl. So like adding some things like that. Maybe we play some cards this year. Maybe we add the tablecloth, or we add the book. If we can, like not everybody's down for the full day experience.
Yeah.
So outside of that, what I told Meg is, I'm like, I feel like we need to plan a Friendsgiving because I've never had a big one. And then, and I said, I think maybe we should do it at Sarah's house.
Surprise! That's why we got you on the episode.
As Sarah comes, like before we started the episode, she says to me, "Hey, by the way,
we think we might want to do Friendsgiving this year."
Shut up!
And
Yeah.
she's like, okay, we can't talk about it anymore. Stop talking.
I love this.
because we were already thinking you should have us over." I don't know if we were included on your list of Friendsgivings,
Of course.
but I just think that that would be so freaking fun to carry out those traditions that maybe your family unit or your traveling family, like maybe you can't mess with the traditions that maybe aren't your favorite right now, but you could create brand new ones with your humans you're creating this new tribe. So let's plan it. What do you guys want to do?
Well, and you know what's funny?
Not have turkey.
We're having this conversation, and I'm like realizing things about Thanksgiving that I never thought of. Like, we didn't really ever have like a set tradition other than just like eating and talking. And
Yep.
but our Christmas has been so traditional, like down to the exact same breakfast, and this person makes the rolls, and and so maybe that's another reason why I'm like, it's just Thanksgiving, and there's no like tradition. So, and now that like our big kids are moving on, it's weird again. So maybe Friendsgiving is the new tradition, and then I'll like it.
We love that. Both of us say we love it together.
I love it.
As you were saying that, Sarah, I was thinking about how we have that option, and also how it would be nice to get together with our bigs and littles in my head and say like, what would make Thanksgiving super fun for you? Like, what would make it exciting? What would you enjoy? Do we want to start? Maybe we want to travel for the week of Thanksgiving. It's a great week to travel if you have money to spend on the plane tickets and you want to deal with all of that crap. But like, that's an option. Or do we want to do board games? Do we want to switch to lasagna every single year and let them give some input of what would an ideal fun, what's that movie where they like the Say Yes Day? But, like let's have like a Say Yes Thanksgiving, but not like in a different way, right? Like let's all pick something that we really love,
right,
and be able to bring in those as new.
I think another thing that's cool around the Thanksgiving holiday is we talk a lot about servitude, and there's a lot of opportunities to do that as well, which also brings in gratefulness to your heart and to your life, and to help your children just teach them how to start doing things like that and being part of a community that takes care of each other. So I think that that's a great tradition as well. Like there's so many places out there that you can volunteer some time. It doesn't have to be on Thanksgiving Day. There's places that you can put together packets, or you deliver food, or we do one that we've talked about before where we go and the kids just draw on bags and we deliver lunches and stuff. So those types of things I think are beautiful to think about too, that you should be so grateful and thankful for all the things that you have, that you want to pass that along with people who maybe don't have as much as you do.
When's the last time you guys have sat down and discussed a holiday like from scratch, where instead of just like operating from expectation and been like, hey, let's like really discuss this holiday. Like, so like, let's just take our Christmas traditions. So Sarah, same thing. Like we're the pretty much like the same meal, same things, same, like we have a lot of traditions around Christmas. And I don't know the last time where we've been like, hey kids, like what do we love? What don't we love? Like, how do you feel about having to go to multiple places to celebrate your holiday? Or like, I don't know, just we get so stuck in the routine of this is what we do, instead of like, what would make it more enriched? We've never thought about servitude the week of Thanksgiving specifically, or, you know, do we want to be the family that goes Black Friday shopping on Thursday or not? Like, what would we really enjoy? I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know that I ever have. I just kind of was like, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful too. Like, I love that there's longstanding traditions in families. Like, I love that too. And especially like with Christmas, I feel like those things are more like ingrained into family units, like the tradition of things that you do. But yeah, I think that creating your own, and I think that where it starts, especially I know for me, is having those traditions when I was a kid is what brings the nostalgia and the magic to those moments that I want to keep continuing to bring to Caston. But also starting our own and having his little mind have magic in it during these times too. And I think just asking is a great way to start that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, questioning, because when you're operating in anything in your life, when you're operating from experience and and even like the tradition can be so good, but when you're like, but this is what we do, it's like, is this really what we want to do? Is this really what makes the holiday fun? Is this really how we want to show up? And maybe it's yes, which is awesome. You're like, yeah, we love all the different things we do, but maybe there's like a slight shift that we want to do or something we tried once or twice that we missed. So allowing yourself to, as a family unit, and maybe you're like, I'm not going to invite my family into the conversation. I'm going to have it with myself, and then I'm going to decide. That's cool too.
I love your idea, but here's what we're going to do.
So here's what I was thinking. We're going to start off with a 10K instead of a 5K, okay? Forget turkey trot. We're going to turkey run. We're going to turkey sprint.
That's one of our traditions. We do turkey trot too on Thursday morning.
That's one of
So
the only
fun.
traditions that I can think of. We used to have a workout before my gym shut down, but we'd have a workout every Thanksgiving morning. It was like one of my favorite
It's
things.
cool. It's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing that came up in my mind when we were talking about that is there's something that even just so with Christmas on my way up here, I was asking Cass, I was like, hey, do you want to go? We were talking about Santa Claus, and in the past last year, he was not about any of that stuff. Didn't want to see the Easter Bunny, didn't want to see Santa Claus. And at first it kind of like got to me, like I was almost wanting to like sit him on his lap and make him cry and take a picture. And then I'm like, but why? Why? What is that for? Who is that for? And so on the way up here, I was asking him, hey, do you want to see Santa Claus and tell him what you want for Christmas? And he was like, tomorrow? I was like, sure, buddy, you want to do it tomorrow? And I was like, so what are you going to tell me you want for Christmas? And he was like, Lego stuff.
Ooh.
And then my mind went to, well, what else do you want for Christmas? And he goes, nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
pull that in, pull that down, make that like something that I remember in my mind too. That's also not just what this is all about all the time either. So
Yeah. Yeah.
but
So
yeah.
what do you guys think? Because we're going to talk more about Christmas and the holidays on some future episodes. You guys are welcome. That's all going to be coming up hot on. I mean, like even today we could throw in a little bit of the Black Friday conversation. And to me, it's not much of a conversation. If you love it, if that's your sort of thing and it gets you excited, then make it your tradition and go do it. And if it stresses you the F out, go to sleep early and sleep in late and forget all about it and jump online and buy a couple things if it fits your needs. I don't know. That's all I have to say about Black Friday.
I think that's great.
Yeah, I mean, online.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going out in those crowds.
I'm not. I did it one year. The bigs were little and we were making money then. And one of our neighbors and I were like, we're going to go out and we're going to do this. And we came home and the car was filled. I mean, like filled the whole thing. And it was so fun for us to go out. And that was before online shopping was really big. And that was a great experience. And I had it the once and I never have to have it again.
See? Great.
go.
Check. Done.
Done and done.
Yep. Okay, so let's design, as you guys are taking down some notes and you're thinking about ways that you could fortify and improve and just love Thanksgiving that much more, some new traditions you might want to create or maybe questioning old traditions. Let's devise our Friendsgiving and give them some ideas. What do you guys think?
Great. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's do it at Sarah's house.
Okay. Sarah?
Sarah's house it is. However,
Sarah-
this year it's going to have to be after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay, that's no problem.
We can't do it on Thanksgiving, so you
No,
got to
no.
pick you got to
Before or
pick
after.
It's going to have to be after.
And I think
Yeah.
after's better.
Yeah, it could-
actually.
yeah, and then you get a little bit of time, and that's one of the things too about like if you're a hopping family. One thing that my husband has 9 brothers and sisters, so something they've done so well at is like you don't have to celebrate the holiday is not the date.
Yeah.
It's Thursday does not mean like nothing miraculous happens in the universe on Thursday or on the 25th of December or on the actual Sunday of Easter. You can celebrate holidays on different times. So we've gotten to where we'll do like Christmas with the carols on a certain date and then like you can have different ones and then you do get to enjoy the traditions of each other's house. So yeah, you pick the date. That'll be best because I think, that because it's your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Okay. So you pick the date and what's the next?
What should we do? The main course menu.
Well, I think everybody pick something that they want to do in the day. Like what's a desire? So you're going food. Megs wants to go food. You
Sure.
talk- yeah.
Yeah, I think we should pick a main course. And then once we know what that main course is and the theme of it, because it doesn't need to be turkey. Like I said, it could be lasagna. Maybe we want to do bean burritos.
Chuck would be happy.
I love bean burritos.
I know,
He
so
loves
would I.
bean burritos.
And green chili. And then we just like everybody gets to sprinkle something that goes along with whatever that is. And then that makes that like super easy for you, for everyone involved. Like bring something. Everyone has to bring something that goes along with bean burritos.
My biggest want or ask would be, I want to spend the day together.
The whole day.
I have not had, I mean, we've done a couple random accidental all days, us three specifically, where like I like to host morning parties because I'm a wackadoo, and the morning stretches into the afternoon and it stretches into the evening, and all of a sudden we're ordering extra food, but it's just like such a fun all day occasion. So if I had to have an ask, and by the way, I know that we have different friends groups. Like if we're like, we have to have multiple Friendsgivings. If Sarah, you're like, oh my gosh, this is too much for some of my other friends or whatever, we could have like smaller different ones. It's just like, it's a gathering of all of our people if we need to. But it would be that we could have I would be super happy with like a 9 to 5 sort of day where we gotta do the mimosa and the breakfast, and like I don't care if we're wearing our pajamas or we want to wear formal wear. I love any sort of dress up stuff, but like having the all day, including games. That's mine. I pick all day and games.
Yeah.
I'm
so down with that?
I love it.
Okay.
And I like, well, I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. But I like matching ideas, like,
yes.
this family wears this family wears this, or the girls wear this and the boys wear this and the this and the this.
Cute.
And then having like a cute little backdrop for photos.
Yes. Okay. So you're in charge of outfits and decoration. I'm games, all day planning, Megan's food, and like it's going to be multiple foods. We got to get, and we can all decide, but that's like, isn't that funny? So like right away, Megs went to what the menu is. I went to all day activities, and I love all three of these things, especially when you get to choose. But like, I love a good dress up. So I like the idea of like, the girls wearing something and the guys, or I don't want to do different family stuff because I want to like, it would be, if it was our first time all together, we should be like
matchy.
They'd be like, who's what and what's who. This is
Well, and you know, I love when the kids match, and I feel like the little ones are still little enough,
fun enough that we
is
can get them
fun.
all like just Amazon that shit.
We're all matching. I think we should all match.
It should be
Adults
single
and the
one.
kids.
just obnoxiously all matching.
Oh yeah,
Turkey hats.
all the turkey hats.
So not Pilgrims and Indians this year. Maybe next time though. Maybe another time.
No.
You know what I just thought of?
Tell us.
That could be a new tradition for Thanksgiving. What if you get white ornaments and you write a grateful on your ornament, and then you decorate a tree with your grateful ornament?
I love that.
I absolutely love that.
I did see that they have a tree, and you decorate the leaves, and you put that on your thankful tree too.
Oh, that's cute.
Like so it could be like a centerpiece for your table or cornucopia.
Well, and I think we should, I don't know what we would do like in your house, Sarah, for sitting with the different table situation. Because we could host one time too with the big table out in the barn. But I love the tablecloth idea. But so we have a craft. So we're going to make an ornament. Let's just do that because of crafting. Why not?
So cute.
And then some different board games. So we'll look through our different games and have some that we play with the kids. And then when we like the kids run off and they do their own things, we could start with like kid stuff, ship them off, and then we could play some inappropriate grown up games. Because why wouldn't
not?
we? Yep.
And I love outdoor yard games if it's nice too.
And you never know in Colorado. We could go sledding, or we could be playing bags.
Yep.
And we've been wanting to get a projector for an outdoor movie.
We have one. I think we have two.
Oh my gosh.
Because we
It
got
will
one
be
at our.
dark, but
It will be dark at 5.
Oh,
yeah.
that's true. We could do, if it's nice, we could do an outdoor fight. We could do a fire. And then
Do like a cider.
so we're gonna do it
like
9 to
dessert.
9. What if we have a sleepover?
this just keeps getting better and better.
What if we all move into your house, Sarah?
We just described my dream day.
I
Now,
know.
we'll be there by 8. Forget 9. Come on now. We got to get up. We got to get moving.
Why don't we have
stuff
just
to do.
double sleepover? We'll sleep over, get up, have the day, sleep over, then get up again.
So what you're describing is my favorite Thanksgiving, where we all went on a trip together and we had 5 days together. Where like the puzzle was already half done because we've been doing it for 3 days together.
Correct.
Perfect.
Okay, so we'll start with a full 1-dayer. You just think about the sleepover thing. We'll come back to that. But I think this is a great example for everybody who's listening to how you could recreate, regenerate, or spark something brand new for you, your people, your friends, your family, and just get really freaking excited about something. If maybe before it was, okay, it's cool. Or if it was your favorite thing, you can always get better. You can always improve.
Mine's getting better already.
I'm jacked.
Yay.
Let's
I
go
love
get
it.
out. Let's get out some paper, a pen. Let's put this to, let's make a board.
Okay. Yeah.
We're doing it.
Organize it.
The kids will love it.
Yeah.
Tell all the people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
we
we
can't
maybe
wait.
not have quite as many people as 4th
No.
of July.
Well, that's why I was like, okay, I know, like we've got
won't fit.
our little different,
They
like,
won't fit.
yeah, we've got our little different friends groups, but maybe if we do one that's just kind of a little bit smaller with all of our humans.
With like the smaller kids.
'Cause we're gonna
some
do-
people don't have small kids, and
Yeah.
then that's like a lot for them. Like the
Yeah.
chaos of all of our kids who run around together can be a
Obnoxious.
lot for some people who aren't in that stage of their life anymore.
Like the college moms are doing a Friendsgiving, and that's
Awesome.
going to be more of probably like a elegant afternoon dinner, and then I'll go
Right.
home by 7, and then they'll stay up late.
Yeah.
This would be more about us. Let's make it about us.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
Cheer! Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
you guys!
Thanksgiving. We're so grateful for you.
So grateful. And you have 2 more days to maybe you could just add one tradition. I know you're like, well, we've already got our plans this year. It's not too late. You could plan a Friendsgiving for a week after
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, or you could just maybe add the tablecloth or the book this year
So
if you want
easy.
to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Or you just say it out loud at the dinner table.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Sarah, thanks for joining us.
I know,
for
Sarah, this is
Thanksgiving.
fun.
This was fun. We're going to have to do more of this.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Me too.
All right.
Each mind sparks new
That's
ideas.
right.
So.
Yeah.
That's right.
The older we get, the more that we need each other's brains to operate. Let's just be honest. We can finish one sentence with the 3 of us, but with 2 of us, it's still a partial sentence. Mm-hmm. We love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Woo!
Woo!
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Love you.
Go and love each other.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Thanks for joining, and don't forget to subscribe and, of course, share with your friends. Guys, that's how we impact more lives. All right, see you next time.
Let's do it.
Go.
I peed my pants a little bit.
I pee my pants a little bit. I pee my pants a little bit.
Left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek.
Is that a real song, or are you guys just totally making that up?
No, that the beginning was made up, but the second part is real.
Yeah, that was real.